We are being mad extra with the look today, but I feel cute, so we're going with it. What is up? What is good? How's it going? Welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Maya, in case you didn't know. And by the time you're seeing this video, it will be December 31st. And y'all know what that means. It's time for New Year's resolutions. When I talk about resolutions, I'm not talking about like a whole new year, new me kind of thing, unless, you know, if you're into that, good on you, but like that's not what I'm doing here. I'm not like completely changing or reinventing myself. I'm still gonna be me because I like me. But what I mean is I have a lot of like most people when a new year starts, like I have a bunch of goals, a bunch of things that I want to do in this upcoming year. And I know with like Ms. Rona roaming around and stuff like that, there's not much I can do like outside, but I'm an introvert anyway, so like most of my goals, all of my goals actually, can be done right here in my little room in my office area. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. So I broke down my resolutions. I categorized them into 3 groups. We got my writing goals, we've got my reading goals, and then we've got my YouTube social media goals. So first thing on my writing goals is obviously I want to finish one of my projects. In one of my earlier videos, I talked about how there's projects that I've been working on for years, like so long that it doesn't even make sense why I'm still working on them. But they've come so far in the time that I've been working on them that I actually have hope that they can become published. So I actually want to finish them, and the specific ones I'm talking about are my urban fantasy graphic novel, and the other one is one that I actually recently started, like I think earlier this month or last month or something, and it is a angel demon alternate universe urban fantasy. There's so many things with this one. But yeah, through this next year, I want to hopefully finish those 2 stories and then get into the process of like, you know, editing and all that stuff for those ones. Next thing I want to write, I want to write more shorter fiction, like my short stories, flash fictions, and poems and stuff like that. I want to work more on those because during my time at Full Sail, where I went to school, that was mostly what we did because we didn't, you know, have time to write full-length novels or like film scripts in like month-long classes. Absolutely not. So we wrote a lot of short stories and short films and things like that could take me like that could possibly, if I dedicate the time, take me like a day or less to write. And then like I want to do more of that because then I could share more of it with people, share more of it with you guys and like my friends, because like I honestly love getting feedback from my writer friends, and they give such great feedback, and so I want to get them more things so they can give more feedback so I can learn more and practice more, and you get the idea. And then the last thing I want to do with my writing in this coming year is I want to start posting on Wattpad again. And if you remember, or if you watched my last video, I actually started talking about that and explained what the story was and like how long I've been on Wattpad and all that stuff. And so yeah, I want to go ahead and get a schedule going so that I can start posting on Wattpad every week. I was gonna say every month, that's too long. Every week at least, and yeah, get some more people reading my work that way. On to the reading goals. So I want to obviously read more books in 2021, because I can say I read a good amount for myself, like I think like 20-ish books. That's not a lot for most like booktubers and stuff like that, people who read, but for me that's quite a few books. And so I know if I dedicate my time and effort into reading more, I can do it. I know I can, because like I've gotten way more into reading like graphic novels and listening to audiobooks, and those are very efficient ways to get my book numbers up, and I enjoy them a lot. What kinds of books I want to read? I want to read new books And when I say new, I don't particularly mean like new releases, like, oh, the books that come out in 2021, like that's cool and all, but I want to read books that are specifically new to me, because I have the tendency to read the same authors and the same books over and over again. Like I have almost all of Rick Riordan's books because he's my favorite author. I have a whole bunch of Marissa Meyer books. I have a bunch of Marie Lu books, and those are the authors that I tend to read constantly. Like I am very bad at branching out, and once I find authors that I like in those genres, I tend to stick with those. I'm kind of like, well, if I like this book by them, I'll probably like this book by them. And there's so many authors and books and stories out there that I know I could enjoy if I just give them a chance. Genre wise, I want to read even more urban fantasy, because I like urban fantasy, and that's the genre that I really want to have a focus in my writing. Like I want to focus on with my writing. So I want to read more of it so that I can generate ideas and see how other people do certain things, how other people do certain things, and how different people do retellings, and just, yeah, research. Now we're gonna talk about YouTube and social media. So I only started YouTube like a couple months ago. Was it July? I don't know. I'm a fetus. I am a fetus on YouTube. I am still learning so much. I am consistently watching videos and reading up on how to do certain things on YouTube, and it's a lot, but I'm enjoying myself. And I've come to realize that I have been trying a little hard to fit in with the different YouTubers and booktubers that I love to watch. And by fit in, I mean trying to be a little bit too much like them in the videos, and like it doesn't feel right. I can tell like when I'm editing and when I'm posting, like that I feel fake, a little fake in the videos that I've been posting, and I'm just like, well, what do I do about that? Well, first of all, I'm not just a booktuber. As I said before, I love to read, but I don't read as much as most booktubers do. So like that's not gonna be a consistent, reliable way for me to get my content. I thought about it, I'm like, well, what other things do I like to do? I've been a nerd my entire life. Like this is not a new thing. And there are other nerd things that I like to do. Like I am a brand new person in the anime community. Like I cannot with a clear conscience consider myself a weeb yet, but it's getting there. Like I have husbandos and everything. And I want to like share like the animes that I've been watching with my friends with you guys, and tell you like how I feel about them and all that stuff. And then I play D&D every so often. Like I play a game or do a session in like a big old story with my best friends from school, and then there's this online one that I do with the same friends, but also like a whole bunch of other people, but we can do it whenever we want because it's on a website. And it's just so much fun. And I realized like, why not like tell you guys about my characters or something like that, and my experiences in playing D&D this past like couple years. I'm also really new to that, so like don't come at me like sideways if I'm not saying all the terminology and stuff like that. And there's just so many other things like under like this umbrella of like nerddom that I can share with you guys that isn't just books. And so yeah, that's something I want to share with you guys, and be more genuine and be more myself and stuff like that. With other social medias, like I want to get more consistent and regular in my posting, because after like brainstorming and being like, what could I even post? Like I'm a poet. I can post my poetry. I can try and learn and practice taking those cute aesthetic like book Twitter, book Instagram pictures that I always see that are super duper nice. Like I'll never be good at it if I don't try and practice. So let's try and practice. And it's just super fun. Like I like posting on social media because I like getting the interaction and seeing comments and seeing how many people I can get to like it. It's fun. I'm also considering posting things like me reading poetry and like little story aesthetic things and themes on TikTok. TikTok is honestly super scary to me. I love watching TikToks, super fun. We love to see it. However, the idea of recording myself and posting TikToks, I don't know why that seems so much scarier than posting like 20-minute long videos on YouTube, but it is. And so yeah, that's a hard maybe. We will see about that one, but there are no guarantees here, okay? No guarantees. Ultimately, I just want to be more myself here on my channel because I feel like I've been like only fragments of myself, and now that I'm about to turn 21, I'm trying to get my life back together after Miss Rona kind of derailed it this year, and I don't have time. I don't have time to not be me. That's not the vibe we're going for here. We're books and good vibes. So instead of just doing the books part, we're gonna do all the good vibes. And like I said, I know I'm really new to this, and like there's no like way that I can possibly get everything right the first time. So if you guys want to like give me advice and like point me in the direction of things that could help me, like that would be very much appreciated. Like I have so many dreams. Like I've been dreaming of being like doing YouTube since I was like a sophomore in high school, and I've only just now gotten the confidence and the will to actually do it. It would be great if you guys could like support, because you know I'm doing my best and I will hopefully get better along the way. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about all my few goals for this upcoming year. Let me know in the comments if you have any goals or dreams or anything else that you plan on doing in 2021. And yeah, other than that, I will see you guys next year. Bye.